Welcome everybody along to the round 2 of tier 3 here at Shanghai. I'm here with Kubi today on a rainy day. How
Hello,
are you, Kubi?
everybody. I'm good. I'm good. How was everybody else, except from Tony, because we don't care about Tony? No, I'm joking. We love Tony. How are you, Tony?
I am very good today. Excited to see the race. Different
Me?
different
Always.
drivers, different conditions actually today.
Challenging conditions, especially around this track as well. High tire wear.
Yeah.
Um,
High tire wear, low
will
grip
be
feel.
very unforgiving, I may say.
Uh, Um. Oh, I was just about to go on to say something, but Grimnesto has been disqualified for parking in a dangerous position. I think it's between sector 2, is it? That's the one that's yellow flagged.
Yeah, I can see it. I'm not even sure what corner it is. Didn't even take the liberty of learning the corners. So you got turn one. What is turn one? Is turn one the big, like, right
Yeah,
hander?
it
And
is.
when it
Big
turns
right hander.
left, one.
Change of direction is the other one. But
Um,
MNK Boy is on a lap right now. That's why. But just like to explain that it is dynamic weather today, unlike tier 1, which was scripted. So we actually do not know the weather for the race.
So it's not script, it's dynamic.
It is not scripted, it is dynamic. Meaning it's like the game decides the weather.
Is it based off of the real life weather in Shanghai then?
I think it's just the
A
dice
random
basically.
choice.
A random, yeah.
So Skippy is going to
Game
be the first
decides.
one to actually set a lap time, or am I having a bit of a commentator's moment?
Oh, Skipsy? Is it not MK Boy?
Who's out first? Hang on,
Or is it
let's see. I
Skipsy? Oh wait, no, is it Skipsy? Oh
think it
no,
might be
no, it's
MK Boy.
MK Boy. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Then I got confused with that then. That's good.
Just caught Skipsy have a massive moment there. But yeah, plenty of drivers struggling in the conditions. Will be invite Grimnesto and the
So shall I invite Cronester and who else? Ooh, Exodus misses lost the front wing. So Krim,
Jasper.
Jasper, there you go. Cool.
But anyway, MK Boy, scruffy lap. Not the greatest. A lot of mistakes actually. Yeah, gets beaten by Philodrome by 5 tenths of a second here at Shanghai. So timings come in now. Basically seeing the pace of these drivers. There's a Force India coming. That is Maka.
Done.
A decent lap times, I'll say. The gaps are quite big, but that's expected in wet conditions like this. Not gonna be the most consistent laps here. As Beans goes P11 with a 146.1.
Beans, beans. Beans, beans, beans.
Skips, he's stopped on track. Not sure what's that's about, but
He's got it.
how's the
No?
championship
Luckily
standings by
not.
the way, Kubi?
Ooh, Skips has gone for a spin.
Oh, Skipsy.
For a little spin. Yeah, what do you want me to do, Tony?
Um, how are the championship standings looking?
So currently, at the top we have the Ferrari, as Skips has gone for another spin. XC Lost Mist leads on 25 points, followed by Thermal BRKR with 18 points, and Zebra Fudge is in P3 with 15 points. Followed in P4 is MNK Boy, and in 5th place Etoile Leclerc, with 6th place Renault driver Corey LeJoey with 8 points, and then Gogol Saw in P7 with 6 points. Filled on behind him with 4 points, and the Dutch Dodo with 2 points, with Cremnestro being the last driver of the week. And behind we have HDV Ties, Hissy, Javel, Jasper Raptor, and Beans. Constructors. I've got constructors then. As Skipsy goes for another spin around the spoon curb. Not curb,
Yeah,
corner.
that seems quite deliberate now. He's going on for these spins.
He was just
heated up those rear tires.
exactly, yeah. I was gonna say he's trying to heat them up, gonna get them optimal for his next run. But in the constructors, looks interesting as Ferrari lead on 35 points, followed by the French outfit of Renault with 23, and Williams in P3 with 18 points, and Alfa in 12 points. Haas on 6 points, McLaren on 5, Red Bull on 2, and Mercedes, AlphaTauri, and Racing all on 0. Bit disappointing for Mercedes, I have to say, but we'll see if Beans and Zebra can, I don't know, help them, let's say, bounce back. What do you think,
as you
Tony?
said,
Do you think they're able to bounce back?
Mercedes? Yeah, quite. I mean, they got fast drivers, Zebra Fudge now as well. We've seen his pace around Bahrain, he's quite good. Beans. It's an interesting topic, Beans. Not the quickest driver, probably not the most consistent as well, but he has improved this season. If you look compared to last season in Tier 2, he was not the most consistent driver, to put it kindly, but it'll be interesting to see how he does this season in Tier 3.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what he's able to rack up as well this season. But who do you think we should focus on at the moment? Who's setting a lap time or who's finish one now? Just look down the order. Is Thermal BRK? I think Thermal BRK is going to be one to finish a lap time, if I'm not mistaken. Currently P18 goes P1 with a 1 minute 43.1. A second quicker than MNK Boy in P2, so he's made a nice margin between him and the next challenger. What do you think of that one, Tony?
Expected from Thermal BRK, champion for a reason. That being incredible pace. But Corey LaJoy, the reserve driver, coming across the lap, I've been watching his lap, pretty tidy. Not that many mistakes that I saw, so it should be going quite high the order. Yeah, P6. I should say that Renault are missing both drivers today, so we've got LVP and Corey LaJoy in Renault team.
But for a reserve driver, I think Corey's doing quite a good job there for the Renault team, if I have to say so myself. Currently P6, I've been provisioning P6, hopefully you can move up the field, but putting in a very strong performance in qualifying as well. Obviously the wet is hard to master, especially on the game. So I think anyone who can top the timesheets, like someone like Thermal BRKR, are definitely showing their skills at the moment.
Yeah.
I think there's a yellow flag in Sector 3, if I'm not mistaken.
I think it might have been Raptor gone for a little spin there. Doesn't look like he's picked up any damage though. From his
LVP that has though in the Renault, he's hit the wall. There's a yellow flag there coming up to him, and that's a green flag, but he's lost a chunk of his front wing and has gone off there. And it's not
chunk.
actually. Oh, he's gone for a spin. Saved it nicely though. It's all
Well, cut along the grass. Well, that's saving it is debatable, but not hitting the wall
again.
again. Yeah.
So Who's going to finish the lap next? Jasper's on the lap as well, and so is GSR Luke in Red Bull, but they're both quite far behind. I think someone might be finishing a lap before them. Skippies has stopped on the track again. I think Charlie's going to cross the line next, if I'm not mistaken, or the Ferrari in front of him. Oh, and Charlie invalidates and almost loses it. Wow, that could have been
That was a good
detrimental.
save.
It was, yeah. Could have been a lot worse. But I think we move down to Jasper, who's actually come up behind the Mercedes of Beans. Maybe he can get a slipstream down this back straight. We'll see if Beans will allow it. Oh, I don't think Jasper's going to go for it. Oh, he is. Gonna use the Mercedes as a tow, but I think Jasper is backed off there.
That doesn't look like a bad lap, to be honest, but for some reason or another he has backed up.
I think Jasper. But behind him we have the Red Bull of GSR Luke coming up to the line. He's going to set a lap time of 1 minute 44 dead, which puts it in provisional P4. Good lap time there from him, in my opinion. Very good lap time. Quick as well. But still, those 4/10 off of the top 3.
I think Jasper's gone for another one here. Oh, and McKay boy has been disqualified. Try and get a view from after here. I think he's what's happened to McKay boy.
Is MNK in the pits or?
Oh, he's parked up along there. I think he's just. I didn't see what he was disqualified for, but
As Beans, I saw
reason.
him lose it on Jasper's replay, but Beans is out of the session. Fortunate there. So you've lost one Mercedes from the qualifying session alone. Hopefully you don't lose one from the race. But Tony, I'd like to get your
quite
opinion.
a few drivers.
Yeah, carry.
Already. 3, 2 from disqualifications. I assume from going backwards, trying to rejoin the track. Don't see another way of you getting disqualified.
Tony, so Zebra currently P13, but last week I'm pretty sure in Bahrain he got a podium. Do you think he's able to bounce back from this, or is it just something temporary for the time being? Oh, he's P6. My bad.
Yeah, temporary indeed. Not sure if the rain is dying down or not. It seems to be.
But I don't think it's gonna be. It's gonna be.
No,
I don't think they're gonna be slick conditions. If I'm honest, here. We've
yeah,
got.
I don't think it's 2 minutes is enough for it to go to slick conditions.
I don't think it
But-
is, but we do have some drivers leaving. I think.
But timing is really important now, since you don't want to leave it too late if we are at the crossover point, because then you would be just running on dry conditions. On the inters, that's not going to help that much.
Exactly. Yeah.
And if you leave it too early, then you'll just get not much of an advantage on your last lap. Evolution is a thing.
It is. It definitely is a thing. But I'd like to cast your eye on Corey. I don't think he's going to set a lap time though. He is backed off now. But I do think his teammate behind him is on the lap, on a flying one as well. If you'd like to go through it with us, Tony.
Right. Into this heavy braking point here. Tight apex, there you go. Exit really important. Might want to use second gear for that. Better traction off the of the corner, braking a lot for this corner in the wet conditions, obviously a lot less in the dry conditions. Goes 17th, only improves that by a little bit.
That's very
That's
unfortunate
2
there for
seconds
him.
off the leader.
Something for a bit more there. Oh, who's that? Is that Jasper in the wall? Yeah, it was.
Yeah, just caught that, a glimpse of it.
So we've lost Jasper Beans, MNK, and Crestro from this qualifying session. Maybe Jasper went to play some foot champs or something.
Might have. He was playing it before, for champs on FIFA 21. Corey LaJoy is on a lap now.
I think half the field's on a lap, to be fair, Tony.
Yeah, good point. Half the field is on a lap. It is now about time to start your final laps.
With 7
For
seconds
his tier
remaining
3
on the
session.
clock. Do you think anyone can challenge Thermal BAKR for that podium, or do you think he's got it sorted from here on in?
Podium in the race? Doubt it. Unless something goes terribly wrong for it. Thermal BRKR. Pretty much been untouchable this and last season so far. Philodrome goes P3. Corey LaJoy does not improve, only goes slower by 6 thousandths of a second. Next to cross the line is the McLaren of Philodrome, who has invalidated.
Behind him, Hissy, is that correct? Yes, it is.
Yeah, Hissy in the Alfa Romeo, oldest man on the entire ABS grid. P11 does not improve. That's a Williams of is that Thermal?
No, Charlie.
No, it's
And he
Charlie.
goes P3, provisional P3 as well. Wow. Improves by 5
Yeah,
tenths of a
Williams.
second.
XT Lostmus has pit, given up on his lap. Behind him, LVP Will pits as well, has invalidated. Skipsy, does he pit? No, he carries on. Does not look like a decent lap, to be honest. Yeah, he's much slower. Oh no, never mind. Looks
He
quite
puts in the
slow.
P- Shocked you there, hasn't he? And then that's
Yeah,
Thermal
he has.
BRKR coming up to the line as well. And he retains P1, improving by 4.6 tenths of a second. Wow. Yeah, he's quick.
GSR Luke and Joris coming to the line now. Yeah, it's hard to tell if it's a good lap or not, because some drivers are 2 seconds off the pace and some aren't. So
But
it's
Javille goes
judge.
P5.
Yeah, I believe Luke has invalidated by a long way. I think that's qualifying done here. Corey LaJoy is 6 seconds actually slower than his provisional time. So
So I think that's qualifying then, isn't it? Interesting grid, I think. Starting lineup as well. We're still waiting for, who is
Thermal-
it, to,
it's Corey. But Thermal,
waiting
yeah,
for
pretty
Corey
much
and
untouchable.
Luke. Luke's done. I think it's just Corey waiting for now.
Yeah, 6 tenths off the pace. Williams looking extremely strong here. Good lineup for them. So Thermal and Charlie. P1 and P3. Both fast and both consistent drivers.
I mean, P3 in the championship as well, so it's obviously going to be
Yeah.
a good lineup.
Another good lineup I think is McLaren. Pretty much really good lineups from all the tiers.
Tony, with 20 seconds until we start, can I get your predictions on a beautiful top 3 there for the race?
I'm saying Thermal are on top step again. Probably Philodrome P2 actually, and XD Lostmus P3. Anything can happen.
anything can happen, and I'm pretty sure anything will happen. Interesting enough, ABS is full of surprises, I gather.
Yep. Alright, so the weather is dry, but it does look quite cloudy, so we might see a bit of rain. Who knows?
Only time will tell, Tony. Only time will tell. We should get like a forecast thing, you know, or we should get like a Ted Kravitz. I told Jav to get Ted Kravitz at ABS, but he doesn't listen to me. No, it's a shame.
Ted Kravitz is quite a high profile dude to have in our league, but
He could do charity work, I think. You know, we can pay him
Charity.
in.
volunteering
Yeah, exactly.
with a gun to his head.
Or we should turn
volunteering,
ABS
you
into
know?
like a vol. We should. I think we should. What is it? Hmm. We should change ABS into like ABS Charity Racing League, and then Ted Kravitz will definitely join along. You know?
Yeah,
Is there a formation lap, or
there is.
there is a formation lap? Interesting.
Oh yeah, good point here. Free choice of tires due to it being wet, a wet quali. So everybody except Javel has gone on to mediums, which is interesting.
I think the obvious choice was to go from mediums to soft, as you'll be faster by the end of the race.
Mediums too hard, I think, because softs are.
Mediums hard. Yeah, okay, yeah.
Mediums to soft is quite a stretch. Possibly a big possibility of a puncture indeed, but not sure what Joris is playing here. Soft hard when the rest of the grid is on the faster strategy. Maybe gambling for a first lap safety car, would that be?
It's very likely, I think. In a given ABS, I think it would be a likely outcome.
Yeah, but still doesn't make much sense to me going on softs. Might have just selected the wrong strategy, but we'll see.
But yeah, so the starting lineup for the grid as the cars go around the very weird Shanghai circuit. Thermal BA lead with XD Lossmith locking out the front row with him. Charlie, 106 TT, is in P3 with Fildrum next to him in P4. Javal and Bloop Bosch, both 5th and 6th for AlphaTauri. And GSR Luke is split with his teammate with Goggle Saw and his teammate in P9 Skippies. P10 we have Zebra Fuge, and P11 is Escobar Clark with P12 Corey Lejoe, reserve driver for the Renault team. Hissy P13 and Maka P14 as some drivers are going off on the main straight out of any place to go off. And Beans F1 is in P15. I think he might just knocked over a bollard if I'm correct.
Yeah,
16th
knocked over I think 3 bullets there.
The P16 LVP Will with Raptor in P17 and MNK Boy P18. Crimnessera and Jasper both unable to set lap times, I think. Both disqualified from the session. Nope, MNK Boy and Crim were disqualified. And Jasper rounds off the grid in P20. Excited, Tony?
Excited, yeah. Can't wait to see some
Good.
hopefully good racing and maybe a bit of carnage sprinkled on top.
Oof, I liked your use of sprinkled on top. Very good.
Cherry on the cake.
I think, I'm not sure if it was an adjective, I was very bad at English, but I think it might have been, as 5 lights are about to be on or come on upon us, let's just go into a better image. Oh, this is absolutely broken. Well, no lights are on at the moment anymore.
Yeah, this has happened before this timing glitch. I think we'll just have to wait until we rev it up. The drivers rev it up, of course, and then I guess we'll know.
I think we're waiting for the drivers to actually load in, if I'm correct. I'm not sure what's happened.
Yeah, I think
No.
so. Yeah, I think
Everyone's
we're
revving up
starting-
though. Lights off and away we go. Good start there from the Williams. From both the Williams actually, as Exley Lost Smith slots down into P3, heading in to turn 1. Behind there's some carnage there with the McLaren coming up on top in P5, I think, with both the AlphaTauri still maintaining their positions. One of the AlphaTauris goes for a move on the McLaren, but is unable to stick it. A little bit of a tap there as well as they go side by side down into turn 5, now heading into turn 6, but the McLaren comes on top. I think it's going to be Zebrafuge goes for a move down on Bleep Block Bush, Bosch, whatever his name is, side by side out of the exit, but leader of all this carnage is Thermal BRKR, followed by Exilos and Charlie, 106 TT.
Yeah, good start from the William boys, but remember, Charlie has a drive-through penalty. Saw him jump the start there.
Indeed he has. That's going to throw a span into the works for him, is it, Tony?
It is. Drive-through will drop you down to the last place and about 16 seconds behind the entire grid. So you'll be praying for a safety car.
No safety car though, unluckily for Javel. I think he was looking for a safety car on the first lap, but both Racing Points and Hasses have dropped back to the last places on the grid. Not sure what happened there at the start, but hopefully he can bounce back as Exilos Miss has been compromised in his exit and Charlie takes P2 off of him, but swiftly moves into the pits to serve his drive-through.
Yeah, relatively clean start, but there is a slow Alfa Romeo behind. Not sure what happens there. No damage, it seems, for any of the drivers yet.
Relatively clean start, Tony, I have to say.
Yeah, quite clean.
It's not been too bad, except from one drive-through, but that's fine.
Not sure who's close now. There's a massive strain here. Top 3 are quite separated from each other, leading the pack. Philodrome, XD, Lost Fist, and Thermal BRK are looking good for my prediction here.
It is. It actually is. It's just Philodrome needs to get ahead of Exilos Mist. Antonia's won. I have no idea what, but definitely something.
Oh!
A yellow flag in sector 2.
Well, Leclerc has dropped down positions quite a bit. I'm not sure if he went on the gravel. Doesn't look like it. His tires seem fine.
Oh, Crims hit the
gone for a
back of
Haas.
Leclerc.
Oh dear. No damage for... Oh no, he has got damage. He's lost the end plate now. Goggle saw. Breeze is past.
Oh, that's not good.
Here comes Hissy as well on Crim Nesto.
Good.
There's once again, I kindly remember from the game that what the strategy is: soft, medium, medium, or soft, medium, hard. I mean, medium, hard. But that is the third time it showed us that. Quite unnecessary to show us 3 times, don't you think? But Blue Bosch has tried the outside, is it, of GSL Luke?
I think so. Ooh, Luke almost lost there.
That's not great. Now his teammates on the back of him now. Yeah, the circuit isn't the best for overtaking. It's a quite big DRS train, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not. It's we've entered lap 3, so it's DRS territory now. But the grid has split a little bit from each other. Top 10 and the bottom right guys have formed a bit of a gap to each other. I think there's like a 1.4 second gap between Beans and the LVP Will. If I'm correct, I think it's that, yeah.
Oh, Skipsy has gone wide. This is compromising his run onto this massive straight. DRS, of course, from his teammate. I think that's MK Boy who's spun round and reset onto track. I think that might be a penalty, but here comes Maka. Should breeze past MK Boy with the slipstream. No DRS, of course, was not within 1 second of the detection zone. But quite easy for Maka there.
And MK Boy unfortunately sit down to 18th. Wow.
Yeah. He has lost a big chunk of his front wing as well.
He has.
Not to mention a penalty as well.
Yeah, that's unfortunate there for him.
Oh wait, no. Charlie's just got to serve this drive-through now. Did he not?
Because
Fill
Charlie
it up?
was in the pits.
Yeah.
He was in the pits, but he got a fresh set of tires. I think that's what happened. Yeah, they accidentally pitted him instead of in the drive-through. Because I don't think he left on a
Interesting.
fresh set of mediums. But look at the battle for 14th, Tony. It looks to be spicing up a little bit between Hissy, Jasper, and Raptor.
Ooh. Yeah, it is quite a three-way battle here for 14th.
Ferrari,
Plenty of
Ferrari
battles going on
versus.
the track, but this is the closest one here.
There's Ferrari versus Mercedes as Raptor goes a bit wide there into the braking zone. So it means he's on the back
Yeah.
foot for the rest of the straight. So Hissy's going to be under a lot of pressure from just the one car behind him now. See what is Hissy able to defend heading in to turn 14. I don't think he's going to be able to. Turns goes to the inside, but the Haas gets moved on before the turn even comes up. Hissy almost ran to the back of the Haas. I think he even tapped him a little bit, but Raptor went for a ski trip, I think. I'm not sure what happened there.
Went to visit Nigeria. Oh, he's done it again.
Or beans in
He's got
Ghana.
he doesn't have front wing damage. Struggling to turn into corners. Not sure what that's
Who,
about.
Raptor or...
Raptor, yeah.
I know Mac has got front wing damage. I don't think Bob
Oh,
Bulbasaur. Look at that. Oh no!
Beans is off.
Beans.
Oh, dear.
Mercedes driver, the Ghanaian driver, is down in P16 now. After probably like a bit of a collision with the Haas. I think Raptor's having problems with his brake. Ideally, I think you can see my point here, Tony.
Sorry you cut out there, but yeah, that's not great for Beans. Drop down 5 positions again.
There's any other battles heading up the field.
Oh.
Oh, there's
Yeah,
Skipsy's almost went for a spin there.
Yeah, so far Beans had to avoid a Raptor there who's gone wide. He's gone deep actually again. Had a massive snap of oversteer.
So easy to get oversteer, especially on that big right-hander, because it's a very weird banking because you have to accelerate while turning, and it can throw you off quite a bit. But I think the person who's going to be thrown off quite a bit is Javel now, heading into turn 1 as GSR Luke gets the move done on the sister teammate, but the switchback from Javel was a challenge for GSR Luke, who's actually lost the place again to the sister AlphaTauri team. And Javel retains P7, but it doesn't look like he's gonna retain it for long heading in to turn 6. Now he might go for a dive bomb, he doesn't. Javel still leads ahead of his teammate, but Skippy's is dropping back a little bit, just ever so slightly to the 2 Honda-powered cars ahead of him. So, Tony, what do you make of the race? Any battles, anything going on? Tell me.
Not much going on right now. Just strategy-wise, Joris does have the advantage of the soft tires. By any lap now, they might die.
Yep. He seems to be struggling as well now, I think. Dropping to the front runners as well, and falling into the clutches of GSR Luke, who's got ERS and DRS now, and is going to breeze past the AlphaTauri without any trouble. If he makes a braking zone, that is. He does. Not really. Ooh, has a bit of a tank slapper. Javel takes P7. But head straight into the pit,
Jarvis
so
is in.
Javel's... Yeah, his tyres were coming off there a little bit. You could definitely see it in the performance. It was dropping every lap.
Oh, here comes SR Leclerc on LVP wheel into turn 1. Has got it done before the braking zone. Quite easy for him. Next target, Skipsy.
Do you think he's catch Skippy's in with relative ease on you, or do you think he's gonna have to suffer a little?
Maybe. Probably certainly we want to overtake him, SR Leclerc. Nesto on the back of Charlie now, who had to serve the drive-through. Nesto's gone on hards. Did you notice that one?
Yeah,
Oh.
so is MNK boy. That's interesting. They're not. They're definitely going to feel the effects of this at the end of the race, though.
Yeah, they definitely will.
Interesting
Not
choice.
sure
Interesting.
if Haas can make it or not.
I think they can do the half. They can do half of the race with relative ease, but I'm not sure if they can do any more than that, Tony.
But Bleep Bloop and Corey LaJoy are back at it again, fighting for positions. Might have been Corey LaJoy pushed Bleep Bloop a bit wide there, but here comes Bleep Bloop back on Corey LaJoy with overtake. Let's get it done.
Good move there from Beat Loop. Around the outside, obviously a very ballsy move as well. But the top four are running away with this one, absolutely. The funny thing is they've all got like a 1.2 second gap to each other.
They do, yeah. The race has died down.
It has died down a little bit, but you did predict SO Leclerc catching onto the back of Skippy's. He is what was that going to be like? Just over a second behind him now. But Will in the Renault is a little bit wide again, but it still hasn't given up. You want to follow this battle then, or you want to move on to a different one? There's one behind. I can see that's shaping up very well with Hissy.
Yeah, I can see that as well. I think we'll stick with this one for now. Unless Hissy does get close enough for a move. Because both Will and SO Leclerc are catching to Skipsy. I should say Skippy.
But SO Leclerc's falling out. He's fallen out of DRS zone. Tony, what's he going to do now? He's going to be under pressure by LVP Will. He's going to catch him by the end of the straight. Renault versus Ferrari power. Obviously equal, so it doesn't matter. But down the inside, he's going to go for a move. Next. Wow, okay. Now he's back. Hissing Beans. Oh, going to go back a little bit, Tony. P13, 49, 50. Raptor and Beans. Going to be a three-way battle for P13 on the grid. Beans gaining on Raptor. Raptor not really gaining on Hissy. Who's going to go into the lead? Who's going to go ahead into turn one? It's currently Raptor, but Beans has the inside for the next chunk of corners. But the advantage swings into Raptor's favour on the second corner, which means Beans has to fight, live to fight another day, you should say. Or you could say, to be fair. But, Tony, sorry to keep switching your eye on everything, but I think Phil is quite close to the back of Exilos Mist, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, 8 tenths, 9 tenths now, but he will be catching after the straight. DRS, of course, has been conservative with that ERS, more than 50% compared to any other driver, I think so. Most of the drivers I've seen have almost run out of ERS right now. Yeah, we'll see XT Lost Miss with 12% of ERS compared to Philogene with 62, so really smart from Philogene to save that ERS.
You always want a mature driver in your team, I think. McLaren have got that with Phil Drum.
Here comes Gogosado on Will, dive bomb into the hairpin, does get it done. Will has just a bit dropped off from SO Leclerc now.
He has. That's unfortunate though.
Might be due to some tyre wear maybe. But Hissy and Raptor now. Raptor's just got past Hissy. Beans has also dropped off. Dirty S seems to be a pretty good bigger factor here. Yeah, revving that car out there. The Ferrari engine. is gaining on Raptor though here, Casey. Meanwhile, Philodrome also gaining on XD Smith. Seems like QB has now disconnected. Not sure what's that about. But Philodrome quite close to XD Smith now. Was very close on the straight, using that ERS advantage. I mean that extra ERS, but XD Smith has now pit. First medium runner to pit. We'll see what tyre choice he does take. It is the hard white stripe tyre for XD Smith in the Ferrari. Pretty good pit stop from the Ferrari crew there. See where he releases him. Might be right behind Raptor here. Oh, welcome back, Kubi. Doesn't seem to- Hello.
Yeah, I disconnected from the party somehow, and I thought you disconnected, and I was just commentating.
Right.
So
if I disconnect, that's a big problem.
So what battle are you on then, Tony?
Yeah, just saw XD Smith and Raptor go side by side.
Interesting battle then. Interesting battle. What did I miss?
Not much really. XD Smith pit for hards just then. Lap 11. We'll see if any other medium will pit as well.
He can make it to the end on these tires now, can't he? Can he, Tony?
Pretty sure he can. No.
You think it was a bold?
Pretty sure.
Did you think it was like a bold undercut from him then?
Not quite sure about that, but doesn't seem like any other driver is pitting at the moment, so could be a big undercut, could maybe be a small one. I don't have much experience at this track with tire wear yet, so forgive me.
So, going down for the battle.
Oh dear.
Someone spotted. What's that?
Raptor.
Oh no.
I think Raptor and Beans were fighting. Beans side by side with Hissy here through the penultimate corner. Does get it done. Hissy did go really wide there. For all of you supporting Beans in the chat, Beans is now into P13 after a massive spin that dropped into P16.
Beans.
Popular chant.
He's one popular person in ABS. One of the most popular, if you consider that. Oh, Skippy's has gone for a spin there. Or he's had a slapper, more like it. But managed to save it very nicely. But is under pressure by Gogglesaw now, and that releases SR Clerk into clear air now. Lucky him.
Oh, Jasper's now off as well. Plenty of spins here as the tires grain down. Also not short of penalties, as you can see. Just saw Thermal BRKR just get one. Philodrome gets ones now.
It's a 3 wide into turn. I think that's going to be 13. I think the hairpin anyway.
I just saw Zebra Fudge go really deep into the pit lane. Did a Lewis Hamilton. Used to be gravel there. I think
Luckily it's not anymore.
Yeah, luckily for him. Don't think he got damaged, but was really close to the barrier anyway.
But a lot of drivers, are pitting now for hards on lap 12.
Yeah, about the time to pit. Yeah, not many close battles on track right now.
I think we could maybe then talk about, I don't know, the front runners, maybe like Thermal, BRKR, and Philodrome, and just kind of, I don't know, how you describe it, just, I don't know. Seem, no, I don't know what I was going to say. I commentated for me.
Um, Beans though, right on the back of MK Boy. MK Boy, even with the old hards, does seem to be pulling away from Beans. But I saw Leclerc, someone who isn't pulling away, is he's gaining on Jasper.
I think Jasper looks a little bit twitchy as well. I'm not sure if that's the internet or just his driving, but he looks very under pressure there from the Ferrari.
Yeah, does seem to be under heavy pressure now. Esra Leclerc is one fast driver.
As the front runners all pit, except from Thermal BRKR, who decides to stay out, keeping his lead of 22.4 seconds now. Well, he's got it now. He didn't have it before, but we'll see if he's going to get undercut by the likes of Fildrum and Zebra Food or not. It's going to be interesting to find out. There's no battles there. Tony was really right about that one. Except from Javon Raptor. Raptor's almost lost it into the barrier. Manages to save it. I know Tony was about to say something. I'm very sorry, Tony.
I was.
I thought I heard you start speaking, so I was like,
Oh, right.
Look at the back though, jeez.
Really separated.
Yeah, this race is really split. Everyone's really split apart from each other.
Yeah, apart from a couple of drivers really. People to pit and Will and Raptor both stuck together.
Thermal BRKR from the lead pits now. We'll see if he'll emerge still ahead of XC Lost Mist, who pit 2 laps earlier. I think Thermal BRKR is still going to have the lead though. It's going to be tight. We'll go XC Lost Mist then as well.
It's a bit slow from the Williams crew. He's going to get jumped by XD Lost Mist here. Oh, that's gone terribly wrong for Thermal BRKR now. Even with that 3-second penalty as well.
A 1.3 second advantage has the Ferrari over Thermal BRKR, but we'll see if Thermal is able to close in on him. Obviously, 3 lap younger tyres, he's going to have the advantage by the end of the race. Anyway, it's going to be interesting. I think we're going to have to watch that one quite a bit. But I think we can go back a little bit, back in the field. Tony, choose a battle for us to commentate over.
Ooh, Ezra Leclerc and Jasper saw these two together before. They're still together. Jasper's still leading from Ezra Leclerc. They
So
are
just-
very close now.
Let's just commentate over this for a few minutes, because yes, why not?
The sun's out. Very good.
No rain then.
Yeah, no rain.
Oh, someone's gone for a spin now. That might be MNK boy. He's lost it on what was that? Turn 8,
Oh, not again.
and he's left.
Oh, it's left the session as well.
But leaving MNK boys disastrous race, and S1 Leclerc has a tap slap and loses it. He's gonna hit the barriers, but luckily doesn't sustain any damage to the car. Wow,
Whoa.
that was lucky there from
Big
S1
crash.
Leclerc. I mean, luckily it was with his rear wing, because if it was his front wing, I think he would have ruined his race completely. But because the damage mode in this game is absolutely broken, nothing happened. But Tony, I think Thermal BRKR has closed the gap to XC Lost Mist. Not by much,
Yes,
but he's closing in
indeed.
on him. We'll see if
Yeah, we've seen before how fast Thermal BRKR is. There's another example of his lightning pace.
he is quite the quick racer. I have to say, 6.5 tenths now the gap as they exit. I think it's going to be the Spoon Curve, if I'm not mistaken. and heading up to the DRS zone now. Exelos missed. Is he going to go defensive or not? He actually doesn't, and lets Thermal take the inside for the penultimate hairpin. The penultimate corner locks up though, and I think Exelos wants to get the switchback, but gave it the place up with relative ease. And Thermal OKR now leads and is, I think, might even run away with it. But if Exelos Smith can keep a 3-second gap to him, then Exelos Smith has got the win as the safety car's been deployed.
So Leclerc's gone out.
Indeed, he has. One Ferrari on the podium, one Ferrari in the wall. It's a mixed day for Ferrari today. Not what they wanted to carry on their championship fight.
Oh dear. But at least the race will be interesting now, with the safety car bunching everybody up.
It actually
Charlie
will.
has opted to pit now on the safety car. Will it be back to mediums, I think, for these drivers?
Hopefully. I mean, we've seen Raptor now go on the softs, but I think mediums are the way to go.
A bit too early for mediums. A bit too early for softs as Charlie goes on to softs. So we'll see. Obviously, he thinks that that's the correct tire to go, and I disagree. But so it should be, I think. But 3 laps on the safety car, possibly.
With
That's
the field
8.
split up like this, I'd say definitely around 3 laps. You know.
So how much is that? There's still quite a lot of laps on to race. It'll be close, but we'll see.
I mean, yeah, lap 17 out of 28 is going to be it's going to be a hell of a ride for the last round. Like, going to be 9 laps or 8 laps by the time the safety car comes in. We'll see if Thermal BRK is still going to be able to lead or actually win the race. As both, who's that? Fildrum and Lost Mist both pit, followed by, I think that's going to be Bloop as well.
See what tire they choose. Velodrome mediums. XT Lost Mist seem to have gone on to the mediums as well.
Going to be interesting because they're not going to emerge in a whole heap of traffic, as you can see now. So they're going to be, whereas at P4 and P5, Thermal, if Thermal if Thermal's not quick, his win is on the jeopardy, I think.
Yeah. Obviously, Thermal still has that 3-second penalty that XT Lost Mist, GSR Luke, and Zebra Fudge don't. Velodrome does have a 3-second penalty, but yeah, that's still gonna hinder him. Thermal.
Tony, would you like to go through the penalties quickly then for our viewers?
Right, so on screen now you can see the penalties. Thermal BRKL with 3. Velodrome similar to Thermal BRKL with 3. Skipsies with 6 seconds. Koi, Gogolsaw, Jovel all have 3 seconds. So do Raptor and Jasper. Beans, Crimnesto and Maka penalties as well. 6 for Maka, 3 for Beans and Crimnesto.
To all the Bean supporters, we are very sorry this day has come upon you to witness your highness in P17. It's a sad day for all the Beans fans, including myself. But Beans will rise again, and he will be in P1 one day. Is that right, Tony?
One day.
One day.
Not sure when that is. Near future, far future maybe. But ooh, Thermal's in the pits now. Has done a Lewis Hamilton as well. Always stretching the pit limits.
But I think his call might have been just a little bit late because look where he's going to merge now. Right in the mix with the midfield, and he might have a hard time of getting past him without any contact.
He might have just thrown the race away here. And even worse for him, in my opinion, has gone onto the soft tyres.
Tony thinks Thermal has ruined his race, but we'll find out if he actually has or not.
Oh dear. Beans 6-second penalty now under safety car.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Beans. But I don't think we will be 3 laps under the safety car, because look how close everyone's going to be by the end of this first sector now. Or by the second one, pretty much. But as everyone is lining up, we'll just go through the starting order for the safety car restart. Zebra Fuge in the Mercedes is P1, with GSR Luke in the Red Bull P2. XT Lost Miss follows closely behind in P3, with Fieldrum in P4, Bleep Bloop in P5, and Skippies in P6, with Corey LeJoe in P7. Goggle Saw in P8, and Javel, the second AlphaTauri, in P9, and LVP Will rounding off the point scoring positions. Safety cars in this lap. Tony, I have nominated you to do the safety car restart.
Well, I have nominated you to do the safety car restart. So
we can flip a coin and see who decides.
Do you have a coin?
Do you know what? I don't actually have one on me. Wait, hang on. Okay, yeah, I can flip one very quickly. I can find one. Okay, heads or tails, Tony?
Tails.
It's not tails. So you are doing the restart.
Right, Zebra Fudge still in the lead. He's gonna try and get a good getaway here. Yeah, it's not actually gone yet. The game sometimes doesn't allow you to go that early. But it might be a poor restart for him if he doesn't. Ooh, that's bad. He has blocked. He has slowed down just before the restart. Look at the gap from the Alfa Romeos to the Williamses. That's what happens when you brake. But Zebra Fudge clean away. XD Lost Miss right down the inside of GSR Luke. So does Philodrome go. The new tyres clearly working a lot better than the old hards. Straight away, XD Lost Miss past 2 drivers. Philodrome as well past past GSR Luke. Here comes Bleep Bloop as well. GSR Luke really struggling with those old tyres. XD Lost Miss is now. Ooh.
Contact as well.
Yeah, contact. They touch Kubi, but yeah, GSR Luke, poor restart. Drop down with those old tyres. Corey LaJoy right on the back of GSR Luke as well. But strangely, GSR Luke struggling a lot, but Zebra Fudge still holding on. So not sure what that's about. Yellow flag behind that is for Force India. I mean Racing Point. I'm sorry. Of Maka. Dropping down.
I'm going to call it Force India from now on. But GSR Luke, both Red Bulls are under pressure heading in to the hairpin, but Gogolsaw gets ahead of Skippies, but Skippy decides he's going to go for the lunge and take back what's rightfully his, and takes P8, P7 for the time being, but Gogolsaw's got the inside for the next corner and pushes the Red Bull out wide. The Red Bull has to take evading action to not hit the back of him or not even spin out, dare I say it. But Javel now in P9 looking to take P8 of the brother team. The older team, you may say, but down the inside. It's going to get the outside for the next corner. Contact between the Red Bull and the AlphaTauri. Luckily, no one was injured in that one. No one lost any positions. But look at that. Thermal BRKR is on an absolute mission, already up in P9, and took that position with relative ease and put a gap between the AlphaTauri and the Red Bull. Tony.
Man on a mission there, Thermal BRK are trying to stretch those softs and trying to catch the leaders. GSR Luke has now overtaken, wait, no, he has been overtaken by Philodrome as well. Corey LaJoy right on the back of him as well. Old tyres really aren't working for him. Still, those soft tyres, 8 laps. Yes,
might not make it.
Might see some punctures, late punctures there. Yellow flags again, not sure who that's for.
I think it's been cleared though. I think it was just someone going very slowly there.
Might have been half spin maybe. Here's Coil Joy on GSR Luke. No DRS yet, of course. Might have been 3 wide there with Gogosaw looking to overtake the slow Red Bull as well. Coil Joy does get past. Here's Gogosaw right on the back of him. GSR Luke retains the position for now. DRS is enabled now, so it might help with overtaking. Who's that in the pits?
It's gonna be
Williams.
Charlie's in the pits and Raptor. Oh, GSR Luke goes a bit wide. Tap there from Thermal on Goggle. Luckily, Thermal hasn't got any damage in the front wing. He went a bit aggressive there into turn 1, and he's gonna use the poor exit of Goggle Saw, and he's gonna go around the outside of him, heading into turn 6 now. Is he gonna make the move stick? Tony, is he gonna make the move stick? Yes, he does.
Yes, he will.
Beautiful exit there from the Williams driver. He's gonna make up ground. He's already in P7, but the gap between him and Exilos Mist is it's 5 seconds. I didn't believe that when I saw it. It's very close.
Thermal BRK, I cannot afford to wait behind any of these drivers, especially our old hard runner like GS Luke. Zebra Fudge has dropped down to P3 now as well. Hards aren't clearly working. That's a really brave move from Thermal BRKO. Saw the gap and went for it. Man, he is on a mission now. He's going for it.
He's getting out dragged by GSR Luke, but he outbrakes him and locks up. I think he might ruin his tyres by the end of the race. In all fairness, as GSR Luke goes into the side of Goggle Saw.
Bit of a domino effect there, but Thermal BRKO does retain the position. Next up, Corey LaJoy. The Hunter, Thermal BRKO, looking to the prey, Corey LaJoy, in the rental car. He's already catching already to the pack there of Villager, Zebra Fudge, and XD Last Miss, who is quite a bit.
But say that Thermal BRKR does get ahead of these guys in the next 3 laps or so. Do you think he'll be able to maintain the lead comfortably, or will he struggle a little bit with the medium compound
Will
runners?
and Skipsy side by side here through the second sector. Will just does get past P9 for him, excluding penalties for now.
But just right on the back of Skippy's. So it's Red Bull versus AlphaTauri again. I just don't think they can get enough of each other. Heading in to turn 11 now. Turn 12. Ooh! And Skippy's lost it on the car.
Oh.
And a big tap there from Javuel. Has he lost some of his front wing? Yes, he has. I saw an end plate just fly off now.
Yeah, big chunk. That's not going to help relations between AlphaTauri and Red Bull.
But he's got...
Velodrome and Corey LaJoy. We said before, Thermal right on the back of these two already within half a lap has gained so much time.
I think what Thermal might want to do is keep out the battle, because it's going to be a brutal one. But goes down the inside of Corey as he goes wide. And a virtual safety car has been deployed. Oh, in the pit lane madness, I think you'd call it. Jasper's lost it. Pit lane, I think. Is he going to lose Hamilton?
Lewis Hamilton moment.
Yeah, it actually is as well.
Yeah, what's going on here? Look at this. Corey LaJoy desperate to get past Thermal BRK under virtual safety car. Probably thinks he deserves the position, maybe?
But he got the position without any problem, so I think the game gave it to him. No, I don't think it
Here
did.
comes squabbling here between these two drivers. Oh, just gonna say no penalties. Beans have been given a drive-through for speeding under virtual safety car.
Oh, Beans.
That's bad.
Oh, Beans. Oh, boy. But heading on to the back straight now. I think we've got a battle behind us. 4P10ers or Beans, Maka and Krim. But I don't think it's as interesting as the battle for one of the leads. But no big changes in there. Oh, Zebra Fudge and Fieldrum almost drives into the back of the Mercedes driver, who I think tried to do a brake check on him again on the exit of the hairpin. But luckily, no damage was sustained for Phil.
Yeah, very lucky for him. Stewards might have a look at that, but Phil will be okay on the back of Corey LaJoie. He's overtaken him before. He's done it again. The second time. This time no
Safety car's been deployed.
Just gonna say no virtual safety car. I was half correct there. It is a safety car now.
Safety car's been deployed with, what is that, 3 laps left of the session?
3 laps left of the session. That's
What was the point? I know Raptor retired from the session, but I don't know why they've released one. Interesting. I don't think we'll see any pit stops though. So
I think
drivers
it's
will
just
finish.
gonna get in. I think it's just gonna pit immediately after one lap. I don't think that's legal even, because it's the last 3 laps. How can you have a safety car?
You can't finish on a safety car in this game, I don't think. Anyway.
Yeah, no. But Kubi, Sammy boy, asks, how are you today?
Where is this? He's Football News says Beans, I'm in love with you. Sammy boy, do you know what? I am exquisite. I am marvelous. How are you, Sammy boy? I'm worried about your health, just like Tony is as well. Tony and I care for your health very much. We want you to enjoy ABS. We want you to join ABS if you're not in ABS already. We want you to be in Tier 3 as well, because we want to commentate over your beautiful racing. Is that right, Tony?
He was just asking how you were, man.
I told him how I was. I need Sammy in Tier 3. That's
Right.
that's what I need. That's what I need. I need Sammy in Tier 3. That's what I need. You know.
Great.
Sammy, I hope you're enjoying the racing and the commentating.
Right, Beans has now left the session. Not sure if he's given up or not.
Beans. I'll get Beans back. Don't you worry.
Right.
He's not leaving. He is not leaving. Carry on, Tony.
Yeah, still under safety car. Not much to talk about, other than
One of our old conversation, Tony. How would you design safety car?
First of all, red.
Pardon?
Red.
Red?
For this race, red.
Would you do it as like a Chinese flag or just red in general?
Yes. Just entire red, because you got the yellow elements of the safety car lights already.
I think they're nice touch, you know. I think you'd be a good safety car designer.
I think that anymore needs to be safety car. But safety car is in this lap, and Gogosaw has a 5 seconds penalty to serve with collision with GSR Luke. And GSR Luke, more worryingly, missing a big chunk of his front wing. That's end plate and a bit of the fins on top as well.
Is he gonna make it to the end?
He's got to. If he pits, he's going to be last. If he doesn't pit, he's going to be probably last as well. So,
Tony, do we flip a coin again for who does the restart?
nah, we don't flip. I did one. You do one.
I'll do the next restart as XT lost missed, leading into the last corner, followed by Bleep Bloop. He slows the pack down, trying to maybe brake check the gang as he's still swerving, waiting for the safety car to be in. He wants to get good launch. He's teasing us. You're naughty, you're teasing me. And he gets a launch. It's a beautiful launch there from the Ferrari driver who leads coming into turn 1. Bleep Bloch is under pressure by Zebra Fuge, who has a massive gap to Fieldrum in P4. But heading into turn 1, it is Exilos Miss, Bleep Bloch, Zebra Fuge, Fieldrum in P4. Thermal BRKR hoping to make up the ground lost, followed by Corey, LaJoie and Gogosaw. Then in P8 we have Will, followed by Krim and Charlie. One was 6TT, the other Williams, rounding off the top 10 positions. But there's a massive scrap at the back, and someone's gone off there. I think that might be Fieldrum. Yes, it is. We've lost the McLaren from this race, which means Thermal BRKR is ever so closer to that victory on Chinese soil. We'll see if he's able to get ahead of the Mercedes and the AlphaTauri as well as the Ferrari. Tony, what are your chances of him winning the race?
I think Ferrari and big crashes behind. Skipsy and Joris involved, I think. Yeah, spun around, might have just hit Joris off the track and out this race, but I think for Thermal BRKR, the AlphaTauri and Ferrari up, XD lost me something. Are a bit out of reach here, because don't forget he still have that 3-second penalty as well to add on after the race. So I think the best he can hope for is a 3rd place finish here.
But no DRS as well, Tony. For the safety car restart, so they're going to have to fight on raw speed as well as slipstream, maybe some ERS added to them as well. But there are already gaps forming between the front runners, which means I think we can cast our eye back a little bit, maybe to Corey trying to defend from Goggle. But Goggle still isn't able to get the move there. Maybe Corey goes wide or something. But nothing is able to be done. Being heads into the pits. But I think we might have lost Skippies, yes we have, from the race.
Yeah, plenty of retirements and plenty of crashes, plenty of yellow flags in this chaotic restart here. Last lap, of course. So it's now or never for Thermal BRKR. He needs to be right on the back of that Mercedes.
For all we know, Charlie might even finish in P3 while he's currently in P9. But we'll find out anyway. But it's going to be very tight at the top. Thermal right on the back of Zebrafuge, the Austrian driver in the Mercedes F1 team. Obviously, black Mercedes is very beautiful.
Really
I have to
matter
admit.
anymore. I've just checked the penalty situation, and Zebrafuge has 6 seconds, and Thermal BRKR has 3. So this, unless Thermal BRKR spins, hopefully not. That is a guaranteed podium for him for now.
Look how close Corey is to the back of Thermal. Obviously, they both got penalties. But who can finish ahead of the other is going to be very important because they are basically level pegging. Thermal goes defensive, heading into the app, and he locks up a little bit, cuts the corner. But Corey has to go around the outside, and he gets a massive pace advantage there. Very good exit, and heading into the last corner, Exilo Smith wins the Chinese Grand Prix, finished by Bleep Bloop. And Corey Lodge takes the last place on the podium, followed by Thermal BRKR and Charlie in P5. What a great recovery there from the Williams driver, and Hissy in P6. Zebrafuge P7 and LVP Will in P8, with Krim in P9 and Goggle Saw taking the last place, the last from today's race. Woo! Maka P11. I think we're just waiting for GSR Luke to cross the line. I think he'll take P12 definitively. Bad day today for Red Bull. I think you can agree with me on that one.
Yeah, I totally agree on you on that one. Unlucky for BRKR. He did a beautiful recovery drive. Getting on the safety car, the podium just got snatched at the last second possible. So but that is how it is here.
As some people may say, it is what it is. Hello, Bentley's Strawberry.
Yeah, XD lost missed on the top step on the podium. Enjoy it while it lasts. Be a pretty nice battle to see between Thermal BRKR and XD lost missed for the next few races as well. Thermal BRKR has left the session. Might have been out of rage, but I do feel for him.
It was a very lucky race for him, but I think his teammate had a good race as well, though. It's very weird.
Yeah, Williams altogether had a good race.
I think they might even be at the top of the... I don't think... given that only one runner has had a good result. I'm not good at maths. Bo inviting anyone down for interviews, Tony, or is that...
I think so, yeah.
Oh, I couldn't even invite one. Did you have the same thing? Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, so 14 people. Tony loves you very much. Is that right, Tony?
Yes. Um,
Exactly. Yes.
right, XD lost missed.
Ooh, hello there. Tony, did you invite the other ones, the other guys as well, or?
Was it Bleep Bloof? Was it?
Yeah, and I think it was
Bleak
Corey as
Blutions.
well.
I'll just do it from here. Please don't leave. Oh, he left.
Invite to
Corey
a
LaJoy is still here, so
party.
give him that.
Select. I like Corey's profile picture as well. It's of Sebastian Vettel.
I like it as well. I just saw it.
Love me Sebastian Vettel. So, XD, we'll start off with you. Seeing as you're the winner of the Chinese Grand Prix, how do you feel?
Pretty
Emotions.
good. Pretty decent. Quite happy with
Uh,
it, seeing as the start of the race was a bit of a fuck up, so bring it back to win, I'm quite happy.
Do you think was it a very tense race for you, or was it pretty smooth sailings?
No, at all. I'm shitting myself the whole way through.
I like this guy a lot.
So I suppose it's because I knew how close I was to the win on the last couple of laps.
But you've managed to extend your win streak to 2 now. Heading into what round is it going to be next? Next week.
Next
Tony,
week,
find
round
out for
3,
me.
innit?
Round 3 next week.
Silverstone.
I believe it is Silverstone. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Do you hope to extend it on home soil or?
I don't know. I think the win might be like I thought I was a bit over the top thinking I could win today, but I don't know. I kind of think Alex would have had me, but he paid for softs a lap too late on the last safety car, so I don't know.
That's the exact same thing that Tony said that
Yeah.
Alex made a mistake. But congratulations anyway. Maybe Tony has some questions for you.
Yes.
Not really, no. But do you think you will keep this streak up and keep having good results then, basically?
I don't know, because I know Alex is very, very fast, but in my opinion, he's just had quite an unlucky couple of races. So, I mean, so obviously some people watch Sheena haven't seen him race before, but I know just how quick he is. So, I feel if I keep pressuring him for points, maybe the pressure will get to him and he might start to fall off a little bit. I'm not sure. I just kind of hope to keep my lead up now, seeing as I've got 50 points. So, I mean, where did he finish today? 4th.
Oh, I think it was lower than
Yeah,
that.
4th.
Was it 4th?
No, it was 4th.
4th.
Oh, because everyone had penalties there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm happy. I'll just suppose try to keep extending my lead, but should be quite fun.
Congratulations anyway. But we'll move on to Bleep Bloop, who was P2. Congrats. How do you feel?
Bleep Bloop, remember to include your audio in the stream, otherwise we can't hear you.
Sorry, chipping in, but Bleep Bloop, you shit me off on the last couple of laps. That was what pressured me so much, because I gained on you at the start of the first lap, and then you started coming back again.
Yeah,
I
I
don't-
think I might have even got you because I had so much ERS on the last lap.
Yeah.
But I just messed up my exit on the last, just before the straight.
I think the last corner you gained me like 4 tenths because I deliberately went so slowly through it because I only needed one more warning.
Oh, no, well
Fun,
done. Good race, yeah.
Cheers, you two. Awkward.
Tony, any questions?
No, not really. I think we'll move on to Corey LaJoie then.
See you, lads. I'm gonna leave.
Corey, do you have a mic?
I do.
Congratulations on the P3. Do you think it was luck or well deserved?
A little bit of both. It was difficult. I didn't think I was gonna get podium from P12, but things fell the way. We get a really good first lap, and we get to like P6, P5, and I think we were like on pace for P6, P5. Then all the safety cars came out. I made like a gamble to pit, and then a lot of people pit with me. So I got on the mediums, and I knew I had like really good pace on the mediums. And then from there it was just safety car, and I got a last lap overtake for P3.
Do you hope to rectify this? Well, not rectify it, but continue this the start of a streak in Silverstone.
All right, thank you.
Do you hope to continue it in Silverstone?
Yeah, obviously. I don't think we will because I'm not very good there, but I'll see what I can do.
Well, hopefully you do well then.
Thank you.
That's all the questions I have. Maybe Tony has anything to add.
Don't have much to add, so I guess this is the end for us. We'll be back next week. Tomorrow we got tier 2 on Monday. I mean tier 4 on Monday. I hope to see you then. From us, me, Kubi, and well, he has just left now. Bye.
Goodbye, guys.